Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video from Life in the Gap. We're going to be working once again on the 1991 Goldwing Interstate, the anniversary edition, and today we're going to be bleeding the clutch, changing the rear tire, and you stick around to the end. We're going to be taking a ride, testing out the Goldwing, plus surveying some storm damage from a tornado which hit our local area on May the 16th. As always, this is not a how-to video, it's just the way I do it. May not be right, but hopefully in the end it works. Okay, so we're back working on the Goldwing Interstate 91 model. If you recall in the video the other day, I was fussing at Howard for not having changed this rear tire where it's looking slick. Well, today, as I was preparing, going over the thing, trying to see if it would pass an inspection for a state sticker, I ran across this. Yeah, that's right. The only thing he had mentioned to me that might be wrong with it is the clutch. He was having some issues with it. You see, that has absolutely nothing. I'll go ahead and check the level of the brake fluid, clutch fluid. See what this looks like. Those apparently been off recently. There was no problem getting the screws out. Whoa. Whoa. We'll call that bone dry. Go ahead and put some .4 in there and see where it leaks out. A 10mm. Break that open if we can. There we go. Yeah, I know. I should have had a tube on that valve to direct the fluid away from the bike. Although you can't see it, I'm squeezing the clutch lever to make the fluid dribble out of there. A little bit come out. Try it again here. After about 4 tries of this with nothing but a dribble, I decided there was something stopped up, so I dug a little deeper. This thing's pretty dirty. I'm going to clean it out with this wire brush. Then soak up the residue. Little hole down in there, pretty well clogged up. See if I can do anything with that. I'm going to try to just take this apart and blow that out. See how that works. Let's see if we can blow this thing out. Okay, so I finally took a latch pin. Ow! One of these things anyway. Safety pin, I guess is what you call it. And kind of scraped all that junk out of that hole. And then took my little piece of wire, which I have since lost. One of these things anyway. And put it down in that hole. And then took the air nozzle, blew it on out. You can see smoke coming there, so finally got her cleaned up. Put our washer back on here. Now see about bleeding it. So I'm going to loosen up this banjo bolt with the 12mm wrench. And you can see I got all the motorcycle covered up because this brake fluid will squirt. I'm going to mash the clutch. You see it leaking there. Tighten it up. Let off the clutch. Break it loose again. Mash the clutch. Tighten up the banjo. Let off the clutch. Making sure my fluid level is staying high. And the third and final time here. Break loose the banjo bolt. Mash the clutch. And tighten up the banjo bolt. Okay. Now we'll top off the fluid. Dot 4. Okay. And we'll put our float back in. And put the cap back on. Now let's test our clutch. Look at that. We have plenty of clutch now. Alright. We're good. Yeah, that's right. Oh well. I guess we'll be buying some tires. I'm going to pull that rear wheel off. And in order to do that, we got to get to it first. I'm going to have to dig around, remove a few parts, see if we can flip that trunk up and get that wheel off there. So, here we go. First of all, I need to take this seat off. Okay, so I'm going to try to remove this bolt and its buddy over here on the other side. It appears to be a 14mm. there's some bolts down here on the muffler. We got to get out of there also. The first one is going to be a 12 millimeter. Okay, in theory, this trunk is supposed to flip up. We'll see how that works. A couple bolts inside the trunk. I'm forgetting about. We got a good bolt back in the hole right there that we got to get out, and it appears to be a 12 millimeter. One on this side is supposed to be here where the air hose is. Okay, let's see if we can get the thing to go up. Well, this definitely ain't as easy as Delboy makes it look. Well, there it is. All right, see if we can get the rest of it off. Okay, so I'm going to use this is a 1 1/16 inch. I'll get out my trusty braking bar because I can't get any leverage on that. Yeah, got my bar. There we go. The right tool for the job. That's all you need. There, there's that nut. Alright, we got a 12 millimeter on the brake caliper, 12 millimeter on the bottom, 14 on the top. Man. I'll have to get the stinking breaker bar for that. Goodness gracious. Didn't sound good. I hope it's alright. Probably 14 on that shock also. Man, why? I don't know if Harrod's the one that did all this torquing, but lordy. Okay, I think that's about as far as it's going to go, apparently. Oh, never mind, my bent's so tight, but I didn't want to cut my fingers off on that muffler support there. Well, got good brake pads. Okay. Look what a mess. I'd like to be able to get that outside and wash it off, but that ain't happening. So while I have easy access here, I'm going to go ahead and change this gear oil in the rear. Looks like that's going to use a 17 millimeter. Like yet another opportunity for the breaker bar. Once again, quick work. They say before you drain gear oil, you should check your filler tube. Make sure you can get it off. Because if you can't put it back in, you're going to be hurting. That one there is wanting to strip. Try a 6-point. There we go. 6-point for the rescue. Thing's not acting like I had a whole lot of oil in it. Okay, let's get our drying plug back on there and snug it up. And we'll get that filled with some 80 weight. So I got a new Bridgestone G702 rear tire. I'll go ahead and get this thing cleaned up, put on here. It's a little pitted. Kitty cat. There's some storm damage. A lot of it up through here. This area right up here where you see a flower, we had a guy goes to church with us. Tree fell on his vehicle a couple weeks ago right here. Killed his son, and the dad is in really bad shape. Been in the hospital ever since. Not sure that he's going to be strong enough to pull through. He's 57-year-old. The son was 34. There's a bunch of trees up there in that driveway. There was a lot of damage right here in this curve. They may have it, most of it cleaned up. See a bunch of trees down over there. Here in this curve is a bunch. Good old pine trees. Guess they're still working up here. Somewhere. Be working on this utility pole down here that was broken. No, it's still hanging over the road. There's a tree that's twisted pretty well. Got the phone company here working. Big tree right here fell across the road. 2 or 3 big trees. 3 or 4. As far as I know, nobody got hurt in the storm. There was some houses. One house especially got destroyed. Maybe 2 totally destroyed, and there were several had trees fall on them, of course. My brother had one tree fall through his roof, damaged 2 bedrooms. A lot of deer around this area here, so you've got to be very alert. Not as bad during the daytime, of course, but mornings, evenings, nighttime, you better watch out. This area right through here got hit hard. You see this house straight ahead, it's still got a tree laying on it. These folks, just about a month before this tornado went through, they had a tree fall on their truck and demolish it. They've taken a double whammy. House down on our left down there, I can't turn my head good enough in this curve to show you, but had a tree fall on it. That's about the brunt of the storm in this area. The farther we go down through here, the less damage there is. We're heading south away from Pennington Gap. We're on Shavers Ford Road. Back there where we turned, where the utility folks was working. After we turned off Smith Chapel Road onto Shavers Ford Road. Be coming up on what they call the duck pond up here. A little log cabin with a little pond in front of it. And a lot of ducks. That's the name. I think they got the pond drained right now. They're working on it. Yeah, they're over there today working on it. Little cabin. It's a rental cabin. We're going to call it quits for this video. If you like this type of content, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Little puppy dog, stay over there.